And is it because she's fine as all hell? Is it because she's got a bosom to boot? Yes, yes it is. I'm not gonna lie to you. She's fine. She's fine. Capital F, fine.
Better to have a short life that is full of what you like doing than a long life spent in a miserable way.
Hey.
Another week and we're back with some One Piece, baby. One Piece episode 880. The episode title is Sabo Goes into Action. All the captains of the Revolutionary Army appear. This is an exciting episode. If you didn't watch my last week and my first One Piece review episode ever, you should most definitely go check it out. I'll leave the link in the comment section below. But I was really upset about last week. I'm disappointed, really, not upset, because it was 98% filler. But this is a real One Piece episode. This is the kind of episode you need in between arcs. I love this episode because we get to learn about the world at large outside of the Straw Hats. I love it. I love it. I love it. So it's all about the Revolutionary Army. And so there's two really big things that are happening. Big things. It's all about the same team. It's all about the Revolutionary Army. But there's two things going on. Number one, you have the four captains of the Revolutionary Army at some town. What's the town called? I put down the names this time for y'all because I know y'all are serious like that. Lulusia Kingdom. So this kingdom of Lulusia is where the four captains of the Revolutionary Army are at as we speak. And they're saving some lives and giving the citizens back their power, but we will get to those details in a hot second. And then the other part of that's what's going on is at Peachy Island, where Ivankov lives. Her island is where the new Revolution Army base is at since Blackbeard took over the old island. So this is exciting stuff. So let's go down, starting with the Lulusia Island. Right? It all begins with Pinkbeard, and I think it was just lazy. Oda was good, bro. Pinkbeard really that's as lazy as it gets for a Blackbeard affiliate. So he's a Blackbeard affiliate, and he's taking over this Lucille kingdom. He's not taking over, he's rampaging through it because the king and the queen or the royal family has left, and they took all their best fighters with them, heading to the Reverie, and that's the exact reason. So the four, and I'm going to go down these captains' names. So the four captains come through and kind of just save the day, 1, 2, 3, but they save the day in the best way possible, and I love that this happened because this is the first time we see this happen in One Piece. So let's go down the names, right? So before we go down the names, so and this is also the first time we hear this piece about all of these islands, right? So the Celestial Dragons require the citizens to give them heavenly tributes every single week, month, whatever. So they have to give these Celestial Dragons, who are the richest, most wealthy, most, they get praised, whatever. They have all of the power in the world, but the citizens literally who are starving, don't have any food, who don't have any money, have to give the Celestial Dragons, heavenly tribute annually, how often they do it, but they have to do it regularly, which really blows, which hurts and aches and churns my belly even more, which I'm really excited for Sabo to stick that that pole up one of them Celestial Dragons' asses, right? So the four captains, let's go down that list before we get to the action. Marley, they keep saying Marley, I don't know how you say it exactly, but he's the captain of the Western forces. He's this big guy, he's the comedic relief, he has this mini skirt, he's definitely one of Ivankov's people, right? He's a little funky, but he has the coolest devil fruit. They didn't say the name throughout the episode. I don't think they did. If they did, please let me know in the comment section below. But I didn't catch it. But he has this fruit. It's basically like the dude in Dressrosa with the cement, but he's like forking it. I don't know what he's doing, but you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's really cool. I love his devil fruit. He actually comes out with a huge ass trident, kind of Kuri style, out the goddamn floor, and that's how you get to meet him. My favorite of the four captains, might be my favorite outside of Sabo from the Revolution Army, period, right? Ivankov, she's a close heart to my heart, but she, Betty might just be my favorite captain, my favorite person from the Revolutionary Army outside of Sabo. I love this lady. She's the captain of the Eastern Forces. And I'll tell you at the end, after we go through all of the captains, why I love her the most. But her devil fruit power is the pump fruit, and she waves this flag, pumping people's up, getting people gains, getting people to use their inner power or whatever they called it, right? And then Lindbergh captain, he's a small dude with the jump pack, and he's obviously the tech guy in the crew. He loves all of his tech, and he has all these guns, and he's flying around on this jetpack. kind of like him, not a huge fan, but he's the Southern Forces. He takes care of the Southern Forces for the Revolutionary Army. And then the last dude, I'm pretty sure we met the last dude before. He looks super familiar. If you guys think we have, let me know in the comment section below. But Karasu, captain of the Northern Forces, he's the Crow Man, right? He has all the birds coming to him, flying to him. But these dudes look badass as hell. Their costumes, the what's it called? What do you call it? Their drawings, how they appear are cool as fuck. And so let's get back to why I love Bello Betty so much. And is it because she's fine as all hell? Is it because she's got a bosom to boot? Yes it is. I'm not gonna lie to you. She's fine. She's fine. Capital F fine. But the way she interacts with the citizens of the country, right, is fabulous. She gives them shit. She's like, look, you guys are really these pieces of trash. You guys are just going to lay over and let these dudes come over here, fight you, kick your ass, take your money and all this stuff, and you're not going to fight back even for a hot second. She just lets them know. She lets them know, but she doesn't just let them know. She gets them riled up. She does her waving the flag thing. She gets them all pumped up. And when I say she gets them pumped up, I mean some real gains. It says brings out their inner power, but there was a lot more than inner power. This one dude was jacked, gills, pumped to the gills, roided up like I've never seen before, right? I mean, Gear 4 roided up this dude was, right? Veins and all. What do you do? Do you even lift though, right? Do you even lift? It's kind of crazy. It's fantastic. I loved it. They all started to fight back. And on top of it, Bello Betty, instead of saying, okay, what's it called? Marley or Karasu, go kick some ass as well and go help them. No, she said, protect them. Get rid of the weapons and let the citizens do their own bidding. And that's why I love Bello Betty. I don't know if this is something they all do, but she was in charge and she was leading the charge in that situation. So she is easily my favorite. She just is. She just is my favorite. I also would like to know, does she wave herself too? Or does she have some crazy ass karate, Sabo, hook shit? We'll find out sooner or later. But her devil fruit is badass. The way she leads the thing is badass. And the fact that she kicked the pink beard, peach beard's ass the way she did, having the citizens do it and not them do their dirty work. I loved it. I think that was the best, literally the best thing ever. Because we never see that in One Piece. It's always the Luffy comes in and saves the day. Luffy, the Straw Hats come in and save the day. You never see the Straw Hats come in and give the power to the people to save the day. And that's literally the definition of a revolution. It needs to be the people that fight back. It can't be some random stranger to come out and save the day. That just doesn't work because it's not going to last long. The second those strangers leave, the country's gone to shit, right? At the end of the fight, because they beat him super easily. He's only worth 52 million. But when I say only, they cherry on top of all of it, right? Bello Betty on top of all of it. They give him the power. They give him some strength. Make him feel good about fighting back. She ties up Peach Beard and gives them and tells them, look, this is our contact information. You call us. You let us know. If you ever need something, right? Because it's 52 million is all of yours. You guys give them to the government, and you guys will get paid, right? Which is always a good thing. 52 million. It might be a low bounty compared to my main man Luffy at 1.5 billion, but it's something. And 52 million is 52 million for a country that didn't have enough money for milk, right? And then my favorite line of the entire episode. My favorite line, and this is, it made me sing inside. When Bello Betty said, and I quote, "We'll never turn our back on the weak who stand up." That's the Revolutionary Army. I know I have my favorite Revolutionary Army member, captain, whoever you want to call her. Bello Betty is indeed the shit. This episode should have been titled Bello Betty because she is indeed my favorite. She just is. She just is my favorite. All right. So that's all that happened at the Lulucille Island, right? I'm going back to Peachy Island, where the new Revolutionary Army base is set. We meet all of the other commanders, chief and providers, whatever, everyone, including Dragon. So we meet Dragon, Avi, Sabo's there, Avi, Ivankov is there, Avi, but then the other three that they gave title screens to were Hack, the Fishman Island guy, Inazuma He's the scissor man. I absolutely loved him in Impel Down, by the way. He's an underrated as hell, right? And he's got the suit to boot. I love his whole outfit, his whole situation. I love him. He's a great character. But Kuola, I don't know how you say her name, but she's Sabo's boo-boo, right? I think they have to be dating. They have to be hooking up or something. I mean, there's something there. We know it, right? And that's where they decide. So not much happens at the island outside of Luffy, Sabo smiling and getting a headache because he's been smiling too much looking at the newspaper. I guess it's nice. It's a nice sentiment, but it's just weird if you ask me. But finally, they say what they're going to do at the reverie. So someone's going to the reverie, and at the end of the episode, you see Sabo get all dressed up. So you're thinking Sabo's going to the reverie, which is going to be some insane shit. This is where shit's about to go down, right? This is it. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. This is why you watch One Piece, right? So Sabo's going to the reverie, and a dragon and Sabo agree, or their plan is to declare war on the Celestial Dragons. So it all comes back together, right? The people that are fighting in Lucille, the four captains of the Revolutionary Army are protecting that island from the from the Blackbeards, and they didn't have any money because they've been giving all their money to the Celestial Dragons. And then Sabo and Dragon back at the base have decided we are going to declare war on these crazy folks. Great episode. I really enjoyed this episode. I think it's this is the way. It's obviously not a filler because it was a fantastic episode, but this is the way you need to have episodes in between arcs, in between these big huge ass arcs. So loved it. Tell me what you guys felt. Question of the day, please, in the comment section below. Let me know who is your favorite captain from the Revolutionary Army. You guys know me, Bello Betty for the win. Yes, it is the bosom, but it's a whole lot more, baby. She's got it all. She's got it all. Love her, love her, love her.